Hey YouTubers, so this is going to be my review for the pilot episode of Supergirl. The episode got leaked and the same thing happened for The Flash last year. Some thought it was an accident, others thought it was intentional. The same issue is probably going to be addressed for Supergirl. What networks will do is give critics the episode before it airs on TV just to get some buzz going about for the show. The critic may have just decided to post the pilot online, which is a big no-no and can get fined or sued. If networks release the pilot but do it as a leak, like they try to mask it as like someone else did it, but really it's the network, then they'll do it so they can get even more buzz going, but that could actually damage the viewership that it gets when it airs in the fall. Just because anyone who could have gotten their hands on the leak will not watch the episode when it airs on TV in the fall. So the show will not get as good ratings as it would have if they didn't leak the episode in the first place. However, the network could decide to add some new footage to draw more people to watch the premiere in the fall. Like those people who saw it when it was leaked, they didn't see the new footage that they added, so they're going to draw those people in. So primarily, I'm going to talk about what I liked about the episode and what I didn't like without spoiling anything. So the show does look promising. Pretty much the entire episode was everything from the 6-minute trailer that he showed a couple of weeks ago. Like the trailer grabs moments from exactly every single scene of the episode. Melissa Benoist is doing a great job of portraying Supergirl, giving us all of her anxieties and fears of living up to her cousin, so there's a lot of success coming from that aspect. I also like her chemistry with Jimmy Olsen, played by Mehcad Brooks. It does seem like they're going to have a relationship, but maybe not for the first season. Season 2 for sure, but Season 1, it may seem a bit unrequited at the moment. And speaking of unrequited, I do like Jeremy Jordan, who's playing Winslow Scott, aka Toyman. He can be a bit annoying with the whole unrequited love thing going on with him and Kara, but he means well. Think of him as Felicity on the show. He's the tech guy, so he's going to be helping her out with her problems being Supergirl. Kyler Ray is great as well. She's really the only family that Supergirl has, so she has someone to lean on or to trust when she's down and such. But really, you kind of miss her a bit throughout the episode. She's not someone who does a whole lot, and she's not really someone that you'll remember right away. Like, you go back to the episode, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember this person, I remember this person. Oh wait, what about her? I don't remember her. So that's the kind of person that she is. David Harewood was okay too. He still serves as an antagonist to Kara. What I mean by that is that he serves as like a block to Kara's journey as being Supergirl. He does look like someone that you can't trust, like he could hurt Kara in the long run, and may not show his appreciation to Kara's work along the way, but, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. Besides from characters, the visual effects were really good. When Kara's flying in the air, she's flying in the air. It's not CG or anything. Supergirl's on CBS, so they probably have a higher budget than Arrow and The Flash. The Flash will sometimes have Grant Gustin running in shots. Other times it'll be CG Grant Gustin that will be doing things that normal Grant Gustin couldn't do. So here's what I didn't like about the episode, and really what I didn't like and what I liked sort of like balance out with each other. So when I talk about my rating, you'll understand why. Callista Flockhart was just annoying to me, the really mean boss whose real purpose is that, like, she's just a really mean boss at Kara's day job. So we may not see her a whole lot and such, maybe because the show won't focus so much on Kara's day job at Catco. However, she is a part of the main cast, so maybe she will show up a bit, so that's just kind of annoying to me. Not so much of a dislike, but more of a complaint, but because Supergirl doesn't have a lot of villains of her own in the comics, that will mean that they're going to start pulling characters from Superman. And since Superman has a lot of very popular villains, it's just going to be really hard for comic book fans to notice if these villains are comic book villains or not. Take for instance Vartox, who's the villain of the episode, and they actually confirmed this a while back when they were shooting the pilot, so I'm not spoiling anything. I had no idea that he was a Superman villain. I thought that he was just like a made up villain for the show or something. So because of that, they're going to have to pull some really minor characters from Superman's history to fight Kara. Maybe they could pull some big characters. Lex Luthor is just a no way. Maybe an Easter egg since Superman does exist in the universe and a lot of his villains exist too. So like maybe we could see like a Lex Corp sign or something. But there's just no way we're going to see full on Lex Luthor in broad daylight. Or in any light at all. The episode felt a tad uninteresting, but I'm sure the story will get better throughout the series. So if I were to give this episode a rating, which I am, I'd say that I would give it an 8.5. I do recommend that you watch the show. Just sort of bear with the show for the first season. Season 2 for shows are usually when things get more interesting. Season 1 is a setup season. Like, they try to set up some things or they try to try some things and to see if they work or not. So if you don't like something in this season, they'll probably adjust it or make that storyline more interesting going on into season 2. Or maybe even along the way in season 1. So here's my question for you guys. What are your thoughts on the episode if you saw it? And if you haven't seen it, will you watch the show when it premieres in the fall? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and just be sure to use spoiler tags whenever you're talking about something like really big. Be sure to subscribe for more Supergirl bonus videos and my reviews for the episodes when they come out in the fall. Follow me on my social platforms to stay updated. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.